Don't tell anyone.
Fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jay, Smike and Keezy on their Instagram at Hodaki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
Hey, no worries, mate.
Thanks,
Don't
mate.
worry about
Thanks,
it, mate.
guys.
Good on you, mate. Eyes to the front, Keezy.
Shit, that was early on. That's the earliest one I think I've ever had.
Yeah. Good weekend, fellas?
Well,
Well, you did the commentary on Saturday.
commentary on Saturday. That took care of that.
Yes.
Yesterday, had some people come over for a visit there. Just working, man. Just working.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get it done.
I had an excellent
No,
weekend.
you don't get it done, Jace. You just keep doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
That's
I
how
hear
it
what you're
goes.
saying. I had a... Oh, you go, Keezy.
No, I want to know about your weekend.
Okay,
Okay, fine, I'll go. I had a great weekend.
Yes.
Saturday with a mate that I never usually hang out with that often because he lives in another city. Met all of his mates. Had an
Was
impromptu
this the
blowout.
guy who was your lover?
Impromptu,
For a
where
while?
was this, sorry?
Sorry?
Where was it?
At the Greyland RSA to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
And then that pub down by Spacarina
Spacarena.
because they were all going to Blink 182.
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay.
Tuning fork.
No, Brew on Key.
Oh, yes.
Keezy. But we'll talk about that on the show.
Yeah, great.
That, and then because I stopped drinking at like 6 and then spent the entire evening with my wife doing these things we had planned to do, I was mint on Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was great.
That's good effort from you, Keezy. Jace, I think this is what you would have done. You've gone out with some mates, you've caught up, you've had an impromptu big one. They've gone to a gig, so you've gone home at 6 o'clock.
Yes.
You've got yourself 3 bottles of wine and another packet of darts, and you've just kept on going, even though you're the only one drinking.
Yes.
But you're not just going to stop drinking.
But you pretend like you're not the only one drinking. It's like you're doing it for your wife as well.
You're
or your
drinking for
partner.
two.
But of course, they never have any of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you just stopped drinking when you got home, did you?
Yeah, 100. Well, because we went out to a restaurant that I had been wanting to go to that has no alcohol. And then that was lovely. And then went for a lovely walk and, got an ice cream and all this sort of stuff. And then by the time I got home, it was like 3 hours later.
Whoa.
I was done. Had a few waters.
Good.
Great stuff, Keezy. Good on you, mate.
Actually, no shit, watched an episode of Dog Squad when we got home.
Did you? I think that starts tonight, actually.
The new season.
Yeah. The new season.
How exciting. It's
After
all a new season to me because I've never seen one.
Finally, after 2 years. I recorded it like 2 years ago, I think.
It's funny because I can picture you reading the scripts now that I've seen you read so many scripts.
Yes.
And you've just got your glasses on the end of your nose and you're reading them. And then if you make one slight mistake, you go, for fuck's sake. And start again. And then just
Start
Is
boom,
that what I
boom.
do when I make a mistake, is it?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Well, we were planning on having a... Saturday was pretty nice. Had a nice day Saturday, and then it was my wife's birthday yesterday. And sadly for her, she's as crook as a dog.
Oh, God.
So spent the entire day in bed and is currently in bed today as well.
Wow.
With the old flu/cold/COVID, I reckon.
Yeah.
Probably.
So that was a bit of a show. I just waited on her hand and foot all day, basically.
Oh, God.
You know, bought her lemon sips, bought her food, made her coffees,
Spicy
rubbed her
chicken
feet.
soup.
No spicy chicken soup.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
Well, she wasn't really hungry, but I made her a delicious meal.
She wasn't hungry, though. What'd she have?
Well, she ate all of it, actually. Corn on the cob, a salad, and a lovely marinated chicken thigh.
Ah.
Yum, first of all.
Yeah.
Did you use the bones to then make a soup?
A broth.
No, because there wasn't enough meat left on the bones, Mogi.
Should suck them dry.
Well, I sucked mine dry.
Yeah.
I sucked it hard.
Oh, so you did bone in.
Yes, because I
Bone-in.
cooked them as... I didn't slice them up as thighs. I cooked them as one, as thighs.
And it's better to cook as with bone in, is it? Because
Yes,
I
it
hate
is.
bone in.
You hate boning.
well,
I
bone-in
hate-
gives it more flavour, Keezy.
I'd rather be boneless.
I love boning.
Yeah.
And I was actually really gutted today because I've had quite a busy day, weirdly enough, and thought I'll grab some sushi when I get in today. And the bloody fucking sushi shop's closed.
Is it closed?
Yes. Outrageous.
The bloody fuckins.
I was going to get some sushi today as well.
yeah.
You can't. It's closed.
It's closed, Keezy.
You're
That's
not
a bugger.
listening, man.
It's a real bugger.
So,
me.
yeah, that was my weekend.
Nice.
We were going to go to the movies and stuff like that, but, she still had a nice
Shit,
day
I need
despite
it.
feeling terrible.
I need to watch June.
Yeah, I'm going on Friday.
Yeah,
That's what we were going to go to yesterday.
Need to watch the first one. Then me and
Out
Pugs
of the
are going to
Lido.
go.
What's that?
I'm going to watch the first one. I haven't seen it. Then me and Pugs are going to
You're
go.
Pugsy.
Hey, Pugs.
Pugsor.
You know what we should do is go to Dune and then go to this Luxor place that I reckon's awesome, but Jace didn't rate.
June.
Dune.
Honestly, because I really want to go there and eat a whole one, but my wife's like, well, but then what am I going to eat? I don't want a whole one. Because they're massive, but
Is
they're
that
delicious.
how she talks now in your mind?
Oh, now?
Yeah, sure.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy. The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Are you walking with me to the car tonight, Keezy?
Yep.
I'm going to tell her you said that.
And my wife as well.
I'm going to tell her that's exactly that you said she was massively whining.
Yeah, and what else is new? You always narc on
Yeah,
me
what
whenever
else
we
is
get
new?
together.
Actually, I won't do that because I felt bad the last time I narked on you.
How would you compare that to how bad you felt after dissing her cake that time, like a month in?
I think if you go back and look at the tapes, I didn't diss her cake.
Oh, you certainly did. You most certainly did.
so if you go back
you've
and look at the
created a new
tapes,
memory in your mind because you've blamed me for it for so long. You think that's actually what happened.
Keezy,
But it was both of us.
Keezy, you were in the room.
Yeah.
Who instigated it?
Mike started it. You got
Played
carried
along
away,
with it.
enjoyed it.
I played along with it
Yeah.
for the sake of the show.
Oh, absolutely.
Not that it was what I believed at the time. And I would never have done that unless Mogi suggested it.
That's the thing I'm noticing, yeah. So,
He led us all astray that day, and
Yeah.
she's never forgiven
Well, if
me
it makes
for
you
it.
feel any better, I felt no guilt for it at all.
Yeah.
I felt bad that she felt bad, but I thought it was good for her, toughen her up moving forward.
because that's what she needs.
Yeah, all people need toughening up.
yeah.
All people need toughening up. Eh?
Absolutely.
It's a good point, Keezy.
I think one day she'll look back and be grateful.
No.
She'll be stoked.
Or she won't.
She'll be like,
By the way,
man,
all good. She only took a year off baking for people.
Yeah, well,
I think
that's...
the people would have appreciated that.
not for people, for you guys.
We kind of shot ourselves in the foot a little bit there because she did stop baking after that, and I was quite enjoying her baking. Do you think?
But
she
on the
could get-
dry side.
Do you think she could get back into it, Keezy? I'll have a word with her tonight about her
I
baking.
don't.
on
Oh,
the walk.
sure. If you say something, she'll
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
make something.
Cool, but maybe something savoury.
Like what?
Oh, that'd be good.
You know,
Some
like
cheese scones.
yeah, cheese scone.
She never makes
Okay,
cheese
scone.
I know, that's what I'm saying. She
Nah.
never does. So what's going on? Chili cheese muffin. Started getting into those from the local shop. They're a good eat.
Mate, yeah, nice. Maybe a quiche, little quiches.
She does
A
make good
quiche à
quiches.
l'orange.
Yeah, with a bit of ham and
Yeah, duck à
semi-
l'orange will be good. And what's that one where they have a duck, for example, inside a chicken, inside of turkey?
turkey.
It's
Yeah,
like a Russian doll of dead birds. Is she going to make one of those?
Pugs nose. Turducken.
Turducken.
Yeah.
Turducken.
and isn't it then into something else, into like a wildebeest or something?
Yeah.
It's like
Well, that's not really baking though. That's more taxidermy.
could she make a terrine?
What's
Oh,
a
that's a good
taurine?
idea.
A terrine, Keezy,
Well, she just usually makes like Afghans.
and actually
You
like
can't say Afghan, man.
yeah, come
It's
on,
racist.
mate.
Biscuits.
Jeez.
It's racist.
But they were.
Yeah.
I googled it, and it was like they were called Afghans because of the. It reminded the former soldiers of the arid landscape.
Well, that's what. Yeah, exactly. Is that why she makes them? Because they're dry.
because
As
they're
fuck.
yummy.
Dry.
Not her ones. They're not. So much butter in there. It's delicious.
So, yeah, no, I'll have a word with her tonight.
Okay, that'd be good.
See where I get. Certainly mini quiches I'd be keen on.
She makes me little bacon and egg pies when I'm playing golf.
Does she?
Yeah, so she'll make like 4 or 5 of them, and then I'll put them in the freezer, and then I'll be like, I'm playing golf tomorrow, and so we'll get one out of the freezer, it'll defrost overnight, then I'll take that with me, eat on the, put it in a little Tupperware container, eat that on the course.
Can't wait to see how you adapt to life after children. Because it's a beautiful thing, isn't it, Jace? Having a relationship where it's just the two of you.
Yes.
There's no.
I
there's
can't
no-
even remember that, Mogi, to be honest
oh, no,
with you.
God,
I
no.
can't remember
Long
it.
time ago for you, but there's just no pressure. Everything's easy as.
Yes.
Oh, it's so easy.
And then a kid comes into it,
And life becomes complicated.
complex. Yeah.
Yes.
I reckon I'll be good at that, though, like the balance.
Oh, sure.
I reckon we'll handle it really
Oh,
well.
it's easy.
Yeah.
I think you'll find it easy.
Case in point, actually, Mogi, I bought for my wife's birthday present. I booked a night in a hotel and a dinner out,
Just for you.
just for me, and so that she could spend some quality time with our youngest. But no, and then she said to me, "Oh God, I just realised," and it was like, "What's that?" Our youngest is going to a gig that night.
So what does that mean?
Well, it means it makes it very complicated.
Because you'd have to pick up and drop off.
Yes.
Right.
And then all that sort of jazz. So
Couldn't
I
you
might
just-
have to change the reservation that I made in order to accommodate my daughter going to a gig.
Are you going
right.
up here?
Pardon?
You going up here?
The place
The
other
hotel?
day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
So what if you just got a double room
No.
and then picked
Yeah,
up
they
a
got the
kid?
fold-out couch.
Yeah, you got the
Yeah,
futon.
nah.
I can do that.
No, because there'll be a lot of love making.
Cheese balls?
Oh, there might be cheese balls.
Yeah.
Would you like that on your birthday if your wife booked like a staycation and then you walk in the door and there's just a trail of cheese balls?
It was interesting, actually, because the last lot of cheese balls I didn't enjoy as much.
Right. Actually,
And I don't
you ate the
know
whole
what-
bag.
I still ate the bag, but I didn't have
It's
my
like having
normal...
a cigarette you don't like. You still
Yes,
smoke it.
You still smoke
just
it.
didn't like
yeah,
it.
Actually-
exactly.
But the next bag will be better, Jace.
yeah,
that
maybe.
was after you just started smoking again, right?
Maybe that's what it
And
was.
I reckon it affected your taste. It was the same day.
How
Yeah.
you going with the smoking on that note?
all done again, mate.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good while it lasted,
Yeah, was it?
and it wasn't me that instigated it. Actually, it was someone else.
Yeah.
The ACC.
So I blame- yes. Well, one person in the ACC.
Beck Sandys.
Yes.
Oh, right.
She went and bought a packet.
Right.
I felt bad for her actually because she'd given up for like 17 weeks or something.
What? Oh,
Yeah, it was a very odd reason to start again, I thought. But it just goes to show.
But that's what happens when you watch a 116 run stand for the last wicket.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Have you tried watching NRL instead?
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, make sure
Oh, yeah.
you listen to the Hodaki Big Show 4 till 7 every weekday on Hodaki. So good. Also, check out our Instagram page, Hodaki Big Show. Lots of great content. Give us a follow. Hoity J, Mr. Mike Minogue, Call Me Pugs, and Chris KNZ, the big fella.
Thanks, mate.